What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gales. How y'all doing? Well, that's a great way to start a video. We are back with Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'll say this up front: if I sound like I'm a little flat, a little uninterested in whatever's going on, or I just go long periods of time where I'm just really not saying anything, I had a really bad anxiety attack last night. Yeah, I don't really want to talk too much more about it. So, like I said, if I seem flat, a little sad, that's just what it is. You know, still had to get some work done. You know, still got to push through some stuff. But yeah. So now that that started on a depressing note, yeah, let's talk about getting hit by cars and crippling anxiety. That's a great start. Either way, we're going to go back to looking for Nanba. This place is not, this is no place to bring a proper lady, you know. There we go. Chief, what happened to Nanba, Ichiban? Well, he got himself into some trouble, so we'd like to take a look at his stuff. You're just going to dig through your friend's stuff without his permission? It's our only hope of saving him. Don't get us wrong. I see. I won't stop you then. We'll leave as soon as we're done. Man, kind of nostalgic coming back here. Here it is. Ugh, what is that smell? Some combination of sweat and mold?
Okay.
Yeah, it reeks in here. See anything that might help us find where he is?
Hey.
And what about in here? Oh yeah, let's look into the mystery cardboard box at the back of a homeless hut. A laptop, not exactly a common homeless commodity. I'd say that's right on the money. Really? How do you use this thing? What are you typing? I'm doing some searches that'll comb through the whole hard drive. Searches? Yeah, if the search gets a hit, we'll check out the file. Hit? Just shut up and watch, would you? You know, I keep forgetting at times that he was in jail for a while, so he's really kind of blank on a lot of these common things like computers and whatnot. I'm not much of a computer guy myself. Sachan, you know computers and stuff? Well, I did my club's books, so I learned enough. Am I finally earning some respect around here? Absolutely. Please be our sage in this fated hour. This one's suspicious. Ijin Incident Draft Version 2. Yeah, let's see what's in that one. Hey, you know how to use computers too? Well, I clearly know more than you. You traitor. Was this an article he was writing for a magazine? Says it was written by Shoichi Akiba. Shoichi Akiba, that's Nanba's brother. Yeah, mysterious fake money emerges in Ijin. The truth behind the rumors. Why are the counterfeit bills the truth behind the rumors? Wait a minute. When you write an article or whatever, like, I'll talk about that in a second after I have to read all this stuff. Check it out. It says okay. He really did his homework on all these old documents. Nanba's brother is pretty good. Hey, is this true? It says the fake money can be traced to the chair of the Citizens Liberal Party. That would be Ogikubo, right? He's at the top of the political party. Well, Yokohama is Ogikubo's district, but it doesn't seem like that it would go all the way up to him. CLP party chair, Yutaka Ogikubo. Counterfeit money ended up in the party veteran Ogikubo's pocket. Yutaka Ogikubo, what's his deal? Okay. He's almost 80 years old, making him the oldest member of the CLP. Though people say the Prime Minister himself is just Ogikubo's yes man, he's got major political clout. Sounds like some kind of fixer. Sounds shady as hell to me. Actually, he's never been dragged into anything scandalous over his years, unlike most of the big politicians. That's probably how he stuck around so long, to be honest. But theoretically, if the fake money is going to Ogikubo, does that mean he's linked to the Goma Jewel and that purple-haired harpy? I liked her, by the way. Just throwing that out there. But in that case, it wouldn't just be the Goma Jewel. Zhao from the Liu Mang would have to be in on it too. He's the one provided the paper, right? But skimming this article, I don't think there's much of a smoking gun in here. So all this business about Ogikubo being involved is just unsubstantiated rumors. True, even if the article went out, it'd just be libelous. And people would probably write it off as being gossip or tabloid nonsense. But as for us, we actually know the fake money exists. Right, which means we have to assume there's some kernels of truth in this article. But even with that said, isn't it kind of a stench to connect Ogikubo to the counterfeiting? Something just made sense. What did? Nanba knew about his brother's article from the start of this whole thing. So when he saw the misprinted fake bill that I had on me, he played dumb, but it must have made him jumpy. No doubt. That's probably when he realized his brother's story had some truth to it after all. And it was also probably his first sign of hope in a long time. That's got to be why he latched onto me like he did. Damn it, I wish I would have known sooner. You didn't do anything wrong. So the Goma Jewel boss still has your bill. Yeah, I'll have to get it back from her next time we meet. You think she'll just hand it back to you? Let's focus, guys. The only thing we've learned here is Ogikubo's name. There's nothing here that would give us any hints about where Nanba went. We're meeting up with her at 2 a.m., right? Yeah, we should probably start heading to Heian Tower. You think the person she wants to meet is Ogikubo himself? Politician? No way. No, what I was about to say, that the look of that article or draft or whatever. Look, if it's like an article draft or whatever, what you saw there, yeah, it's not gonna look like that. It's not gonna look like a mock-up of a newspaper page. I also noticed that they said magazine. It was an article for a magazine, but that was clearly a newspaper. But yeah, whatever. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, when you write for publications or stuff like that, no, you basically, as far as I know, write in a Word document. And then you send it to an editor, and then the editor checks it for, checks the copy for everything involved, spelling, grammar, anything like that. Makes sure they double check. I did some editing myself. They double check stuff to interviews and known information, etc., etc. Nowadays, I'd argue if you read a lot of modern media, that there's editing departments I think are very lackluster, but that's my thing, because I keep noticing, not saying I don't ever put spelling errors or grammatical errors in anything I've ever written or whatever, that's fine, but, editors are supposed to be the ones to catch it. And, professional editors are missing it. I've got an issue with that, but that's, like obvious shit, but sorry, I'm getting into the weeds here.
Let's go up. You're gonna be in a world of hurt. You're in it now. Let's go. You're gonna get Come on now. Take your best shot.
Yeah, whatever. The point I was trying to make is just that the way you saw that, it's not how that looks. You don't basically see a mock-up of the newspaper. Look, I mean, I only wrote, for college newspapers and stuff like that, so I send in Word documents. I'm not sure if, major publications just use a simple, like, Microsoft Word, or they use some other sort of word processor. But as far as I know, writers aren't in charge of putting things to fit the newspaper format, aren't in charge of the layout or anything like that. So yeah, you wouldn't be writing like that. So if that was a draft written by the the writer. It wouldn't be in the form of a yeah, it wouldn't look like it was a finished article in a newspaper. So yeah, they're fun little weird nerding out of me from journalism perspective. Because yeah, you want to listen to me, the guy who dropped out of journalism school, to tell you how shit works. And I just depressed myself a little bit more. This is a very uplifting, I can't speak. This is a very uplifting video, isn't it? Let's see if we can avoid. Nope.
Here we go.
I got this.
Check this out. Squeal for me. You're gonna be in a whirl.
Let's go.
Man, that's funny.
Going in.
I made the wrong choice. Well, yeah, I didn't even hit any of them. A little sad about that.
I'm not backing down. Right.
I'm up. You're in it now.
You know, I really wish there was a way to check enemies' weaknesses and everything.
Let's go. Happy birthday.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, like I said, I wish there was a way to check enemy weaknesses and all that stuff while in battle.
Don't get cocky. Alive.
Here we go. I'm not backing down.
Don't get cocky. Let's go. Let's go. Going in. You falling for the end? I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Cool. Come on now. Take your best shot.
Trying to hit more people. It did not work.
He's alive. I am not happy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pop this sucker up. Yeah. Check this out. Take your best shot.
And I flubbed the... Just saying I flubbed the button prompt. A little disappointed in myself there.
Going in. Congrats on whatever. Cool. Come on now. That's how you do it. That was rough.
Yes, there's a place to eat. Gonna try and dodge this counter.
Yes, sir. Ooh, me.
Get out the door. Heian Tower, huh? Pretty fancy spot. Think they'll treat us to a meal? If that was the case, you wouldn't even pass the dress code. Huh? Why? Besides, it says right on the door, no Yakuza or ex-Yakuza allowed. Seriously? It was a joke, dummy. But we're not here to eat, regardless. Don't tease. Never got to come to these places, these kinds of places. What about me? Though, what about me, though? Would my clothes pass? I'd say you're in the same boat as Ichiban. I knew I should have changed. As I was saying, we're not here to eat. Guess not, shall we then? Well, I mean, I think Ichiban's... I mean, yeah, maybe it's a little bit of a...
Nobody's here.
You know what I mean? Colorful suit, but it's better than...
Aw, are you scared? Don't be so wimpy.
Better than Adachi's.
That was a long time ago. I'm a driving instructor now.
Dachi-san's just allergic to fancy restaurants, that's all. He's a man of basic tastes.
It's true. I only ever go to fast food joints.
Ugh, that's so gross.
Also true.
Right on time. But everyone's already inside, waiting for you.
Well, we weren't late, so you don't get an apology.
And I wasn't expecting one. I just thought I'd let you know. Of course, now you're making them wait further.
And who is them, by the way?
You'll see. Go in, please. There's no need to worry, Kasuga-san. You have the Jungihan guarantee that no harm will come to you here.
Hard to trust the guy who was pointing a gun at me just a few hours ago.
Ah, but now we are outside the bounds of the Great Wall of Muscle. That changes things.
Come in.
That was Song Hui.
Here we go.
Yo, Kasuga-kun. How you doing?
Zhao. And...
Hey, what's up with the old guy?
Watch it. That's Ryuhei Hoshino, the Seiryu clan chairman.
What? But if he's here, then that would mean they're...
yeah. The Ijin 3. All the leaders gathered in the same spot.
Kasuga, think you can tell us what the hell is going on here?
Oh, wow, that's the end of the chapter? Okay, I didn't expect this one to actually end so short. Oh, I'm debating, do we want to keep going, or do we want to... You know what, I think the best option, because I hate putting the end of a chapter, or I hate, doing a video kind of like this where we kind of like split a chapter. I figured this one would still be a little longer. So either way, in this rambling, basically what I'm saying is we're going to close here. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I know it's on the shorter end, but we'll continue on with the next chapter. really, I'm kind of glad that some stuff is kind of like finally falling into place after this chapter. You know, specifically, I know I took a lot of time to kind of do a whole bunch of side stuff, but really hitting on kind of the main points. I'm glad that the counterfeiting angle is really kind of coming into light, specifically the bill that was placed in Ichiban's pocket. I have a very strong feeling that his old chairman is, or maybe not chairman, his old, oh my god, why can't I remember his name? The, yeah, whatever, his old leader, isn't as, loyal to the Omi as he's being led to believe. So yeah, I think there's some really interesting stuff going on here. I'll still say this, man. As wacky and dumb as I think Zhao's character design is, I really like the voice acting, and I like his presence. Just something about him just really makes him feel like a loose cannon. I really like the character. Yeah, I really don't have much else to say here, guys. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Social media's in the description. Like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is the Game Channel. I'm out.